Hello again to all my friends. How are you? So sorry I'm late. Had a little glitch. Normally it just works after I got everything all set up. It was normally working, but for some reason I usually do this thing where I have this routine where I restart my computer to make sure there's enough memory going on and everything's all cool and by golly, for some reason restarting the computer this time just reset some things. So, we are getting started now. How are you? So good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here. That's for sure. I'm glad I'm anywhere at my age. Thank you very much. That's what they say. It's an old guy joke. What can I say? So, yes, we're going to have some fun. I have a couple of things to announce this evening. A couple of good things, some fun things, and yeah. So let's see what you're doing here. Let's see what all these comments here. Look at this. Yes. Oh, Dylan. Stupendous. That's right.
Oh, yes, indeed. How are you, everybody? I, I am hoping that you're having a fabulous, stupendous day. Using your imagination? I certainly hope so. Okay, see you soon. Bye.
And he's gone. He does that thing. What can I say? What can I say? What? What? Yes, Nick. Oh, thank you, Nick. I hope you didn't get too panicked. Send out a search party. Call out the dogs. Get the hounds. Let loose the hounds. And good. I'm glad we're getting out to both the platforms as is good, as is normal, or as it should be. What we got? What we got? Yeah. And everybody's chatting, and Aiden's saying it's Bob and it's Aiden. Hi, Aiden. Good to see you. And people are saying hi to each other in the chat. I love that. Hi. And there's Luke. He's saying, "Hey, Bob, how's it going with you?" Pretty well now that I'm on. There was a flip was a switch was flipped without my permission by something that got reinstalled. I guess that's one of those things. I thought it was going to be just fine because before the restart, my camera was working just fine, and then I restarted, and then it was just not connecting to the computer at all. Woo! Never a dull moment here. Never a dull moment. Hey, ZZ, how you doing? Nice to see you. How you doing? Good to have you back as always. And we have who else? Who else? We've got Jason Shepard. Hi, Jason. Greetings. Like the hats on you and the emoji. What else? Let's see. And Isaiah's digging the music for the countdown. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I thank you for your feedback. Yes, that's the new music that I don't hopefully have to worry about licensing issues with anymore. It's a simpler licensing deal. So yes. Joseph's doing his Ed McMahon. And now here, ladies and gentlemen, here's Bobby. Yes, woohoo! Of course, you can call me Bob, because Bobby's a reserved name for people I'm very close to. It's a very special name, so everybody else can call me Bob. That's okay, or Mr. West if you like, or hey you, hey me. And Chandler is asking, "How are you, Bob?" I'm good. How are you? How are you? I hope everybody out there is doing well. And Tori says, we need a Barney hug. I think everybody needs a Barney. As a matter of fact, I know I do. So, okay, here we go, everybody.
Yes? Whoop, kind of fuzzy. Are you ready for a great big live streamed group hug? Ready for a great big group hug? Yes? Okay, here we go. Thank you. I love it when I come back into focus. Thank you so much. Oh, it's great to have everybody here. You and you and you and you and you and you and you. Everybody, thanks for coming. Okay, I'm dugging out. Bye.
Oh no, Michael, I think Michael was gonna call the police. Don't call the police. Oh my. What else we got here? What else? And then we got Caden. Well, look at you. That's great. Hey, congratulations. Awesome. Congratulations to you. Nice. That's awesome. Congrats. I'm so happy for you. I really am. And we have who else? It was It was something I was looking for here. And Grace Turk, thank you very much. 530 stars. Thank you so much. That's awesome. And so Mark, I think Mark is over on Facebook today. Yes. Oh, and Amelia, thank you, Amelia. Oh, and Marty Eli, 30 stars sent, and Daniel Bessels, 500 stars. Thank you so much, and thank you. Look at this. This is great. Oh, so many stars. All of you are stars to me. I'm looking at the chat here. I'm the other chat, the cellular chat. And I'm getting the scoop from the Planet Bob Mod Squad. Huh? Pretty cool. I did that branding myself. And Amelia, $4 super chat. Thank you so much. You're just too nice to me. You're gonna have to stop that, you know. You're gonna spoil me. Head is gonna be like, I won't be able to wear my hats anymore. Come on. And we have, yes, as a matter of fact, Peyton. Peyton, you're asking, I think, about an item getting signed. Let's see here. We've got, let me find Peyton's comment. And yes, there's Peyton. Hi, Peyton. Can't wait to see, Peyton says, your item gets signed. And I can't wait to sign it. Yes, I will be signing your DVD. That's pretty cool. And I will be signing another piece, an 8x10 for Derek Hansen. Awesome. So I will be signing those two things in just a few moments, as a matter of fact. And hi. And thank you for coming. I love having folks come to the live chat and while I'm doing the signing who have ordered things, because that way I can get your feedback and make sure I'm doing everything right according to your wishes. And it's funny, every once in a while, the good folks, the very conscientious people at customer service at Streamily will sometimes find, when the photos come into them to send out to everybody, they'll look at it and they'll go, oh, this isn't what that person ordered. And instead of contacting me, they'll try to reach out to the person who ordered the photo. And sometimes it's hard to get a hold of you. So the thing is that, if I make it different from what you ask for, I always get your permission in the chat. And so I've had to ask them a couple of times, please don't delay the stuff. It's okay. Or contact me first. I want you to get your stuff as quick as you can. So there will be a mailing. There will be a mailing soon. And we'll get you everything we can. Everything that is as due. There are like 3 or 4 other photos. And they are coming. They're on their way. Let's see. And Carter Shreve, 100 stars. Thank you. You're so nice. Very big supporter. And Kyle's asking about this movie. I've just seen literally one post about this on Facebook. One person posted about it, and they said they really liked it. And after having a few movies that they didn't like, they said this one's great. And so I'm gonna have to watch. I am going to have to watch. Yes, indeed. Don't know. Is that going to be in theaters or is it streaming? I do not know. Let me know. Talk to me. All right. Let's see here. And hello, Carrie. Oh, Carrie, you're so nice to me. How are you? Nice to see you. Watching from the Philippines, and I love what you do for the community. You're so nice. We've got a nice little community, extended community there in the Philippines. That's awesome. And it's so great to it's so great to know that we have that connection with men, right? PM and Alo, and I love that. Love that. Oh, look at this! You're so nice. Look at all those hearts. Nice. Thank you, Carrie. You're very sweet. Appreciate it. What time is it there? I don't have my world clock up at the moment. It's afternoon, something like that, maybe, or morning, midday, um, somewhere around, somewhere around the same time as it is, not sort of is in Sydney. I don't know. I'm trying to look at a globe in my head. Time zones, always fun. Let's see here. What else we got? What other trouble can I get myself into? All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Yep, yeah, that's right. Mark there, it says, if it ain't the fastest bob in the West. Well, that's probably not the way he said it, but that's the way I'm saying it. And hey, Mariah. Hi, nice to see you. Mariah doesn't get to our broadcast that often. Nice to have you here. Lovely. Welcome to you. And Mariah says, what Barney scene made you laugh the most? Mine is the episode Play Ball. Scooter accidentally knocked over a basket of pool balls, and they bounced all over Barney's head. What about me? I don't know. That's hard. I mean, I have to say that there were probably a lot of outtakes that made me laugh harder than the scene itself. People tripping over things. You've seen the bloopers. Barney's tail, Barney would just turn around and that tail like whack. And something gets knocked off a low table or something, or one of the kids goes down. Medic! Oh yeah. So yeah, I don't know what to say. I'd have to think about that a while. That's a good question. I'll have to go back and rack my brain to find that. And Jeff Marks says, "Hi Jasper, hi Pasquale," and there they are. The comment is actually hiding, kind of hiding. See, can you see there? Sort of hiding Pasquale. But then it'll go away in a second. Now we can see. It's Pasquale. There's Jasper, sitting in my director's chair. I can tickle them. Oh, stop! You're tickling me. Stop! Oh, yes. This kind of sounds like the Pillsbury Doughboy, didn't they? Yeah. So that's my director's chair that I got. I've told this story before. I had said something about just offhand to somebody somewhere when during the process of shooting the series at some point that it would be nice to have a director's chair for certain people, so when we come out on the set we could sit and have our notes and all that kind of stuff. And the show was so egalitarian, which is good, that pretty much nobody got a director's chair except for the director, which is awesome, and maybe a couple of producers as well. So in the spirit of that remark and people giving me a hard time about it, at my retirement party, they gave me this director's chair, which is really nice. It's embroidered with my name. It's not just like printed. It's very pretty. And it's got the Barney and Friends logo on the back. So, yes. So much fun. Let's see. Got to scroll again. Scroll to the bottom of the chat. Yeah. And Nicholas says, "Hey, Nicholas, good to see you." Barney decking somebody. And night before Christmas, let's go purse snatching are probably two of my favorite bloopers. Saw your timeline on the show. Those are pretty funny. Those are pretty funny. And Isaiah says, question for you, Bob, are your video chats still open? Yes, they are, but right now my schedule is blocked out for the next couple of weeks because I've got other commitments and I'm not going to have time to do the chats. But stay tuned because I will be reopening those soonish. I don't know if my Calendly schedule shows there are open times past that 2 week period. I don't know if that is what's going on or not. I will look at that and I will let you know. I'll post about that. But yeah, it's going to open back up soon. It's going to be a while. Gonna be a while. Mom. Funny comments. Yes. Let's see here. Bloopers, bloopers, bloopers. Jeff Marks is asking, what year did you retire voicing Jasper and Pasquale and Barney? Good question, or questions. Let's see. I did Jasper Pasquale for 10 years, so it probably would have been 1997, because I believe we started production on the Chuck E. Cheese stuff in late 97, early 98. So it was 97 or 98 that I left that show. And for Barney, it was, I believe it was late 1999. And so, people say that I retired in 2000, after the year 2000, but the reason they say that is because my episodes kept playing through 2000, even though we shot them the year before. So yeah, that was, I think those are the answers. Although sometimes, to refresh my own memory, I have to go to the wiki, the fandom wiki, the Barney wiki. It's not always right, but no, yeah. But yes, there are lots of questions here. I cannot answer all questions. It's just there's just a matter of time a lot of times. And so one of the things I'm going to do right now is I am going to move on and I am going to sign a couple of things which are in my shop that persons have purchased, like Peyton. Peyton's waiting. I'm rhyming. Uh-huh. And I'm drinking. I'm hydrating. All right. So let me see here. We've got the DVD, and I believe this is the DVD that you are wanting. Yes? Nice. Okay. Here we go. So we're going to do this thing that we usually do, and that is we are going to... Uh-oh. Baby Bop fell over. Baby Bop sleepy. Here we go. Get in there. Got that whole thing. Uh-oh. Come on, Baby Bop. There we go. All right. Get these guys. Standing here. I gotta have my pops standing here, guarding me, watching. All right, enough of that. Here we go. Let's see. We're going to do the signing cam. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the signing cam. Yes, here we go. So this is nicely shrink wrapped. It doesn't have any security stuff on it. I think this may have been one of the ones that was pre-owned, possibly, but hopefully it's in perfect condition. It could be new, for all I know. I have a bunch that I haven't separated. I keep a box of each title, and I haven't separated them out into used and new. Although this looks brand new. This looks absolutely brand new. Look at that, all shiny. Look, there's me. Well, hello there. That's funny. It can serve as another camera. It's the under the chin shot. All right. So we're going to take the insert out, and this is a top loader. There it is. Going to do away with the plastic. And then we're going to fish a black pen out of the pocket to put the number on the back. Oh, can't do that. I have to put that somewhere else. All right. The magic number has to go somewhere where the folks in shipping and Streamily can find it. Okay, so we're going to do this. And Peyton, it doesn't say how to make it out. Do you want me to make it out to you, or do you want me to just sign my name and just say something like "just imagine"? Let me know in the chat, and I will do this. What do we got here? Peyton. We're waiting on Peyton. I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of that rhyme, apparently. So yes. So the question is, do you want me to make it out to Peyton, or just sign my John Hancock, as they say? Let me know. Rearrange here a little bit. Get that there. This here. So many pens, so little time. Do we have Peyton? Did Peyton drop off, or is he still here? Still looking for Peyton. It's okay. Maybe I can move on to. The one for Derek. Do we have Derek here? I'm not sure. Let me know if you were in the chat. Derek Hansen. I'm going to grab a pen. I got a fabulous new pen holder. Or technically it's a pencil case. And I can put all my stuff in here. Look, all this. Yes. Pens. My favorite. It's a very particular thing. Everybody has their preferences when it comes to paint pens. Very important. Derek Hansen's here. Yay! Derek Hansen. Hello. So do you want me to make it Derek? Do you want me to make it out to you? To Derek? And then say a little something and then signature? How's that sound? Derek is getting the fabulous Liverpool shot. One of my favorite photographs ever. I think it's just fabulous. All right, gotta get in here, gonna dig in, find that. I got 1, 2, 3. Make sure I've got this. There it is. There's my thing. Sure, so make it out to you. Okay. Groovy. All right, my Freunde. Meine Freunde. I'm speaking really bad German now. I have no idea why. And again, Peyton, if you are still in the chat, raise your hand. Say hello. Let me know you're here, so we can make sure that we're getting that right as well. So yes, I'm thinking about changing my favorite paint pen, because I was using a different one, and boy, I found out that this one, ooh, these are good. I have to move Barney and Baby Bob back here. These are so nice. This one's much more opaque. So let's see here. Yeah, I think we lost Peyton. Probably had something important to do, like dinner. Okay, so this is for Derek. And Derek, do you mind if I read out loud your message that you sent to me? Because it's very nice. Very nice. So we'll do this. Here we go. Well, it was more opaque. I need more paint. Whoops. Ha! Boy, famous last words, right? Yeah! Alright, I'm going to change back to the other kind of pens now. That's funny. It works great on some surfaces and not others, I guess. Yeah. Alright, let me do this. Yep. I'm pretty sure one of these should work, I think. All right. we're juggling. Let's see. I put them in my bag. I think. That's interesting. Yeah, things are going so well. Okay, I have one of these, I believe. This should be of the right nib size. Good. Yes. And now I'm going to see if I can... Now, this is a mess, so I'm going to try to find another one. You know, there's a certain Phil Hartman SNL sketch I'm thinking of right now. his chef sketch. Oh boy. Okay. All right. I'll just pull out a couple of these just to be safe from the accordion file. Okay. All right. Hopefully this will work. Okay, here we go. Really, I mean it this time. I'm serious. Much better. Do Derek. Let's see. Oh, I can read it. Okay, thanks so much. Derek wrote me nice notes, said, "Thank you for spreading so much joy and positivity. We need more people like you. Write whatever you feel like." Whatever you feel like. Thank you so much. You're awfully nice to me. I try to spread joy and positivity. Every once in a while, if I haven't eaten in a while, I kind of spread grumpiness. I try to keep that down, though. All right. Now I'll do this. Why don't we say that? This will be appropriate, I think. Spread the joy. There we go. There's that one for Derek. I learned a while back not to put glossy photos like right under my monitor because it reflects a light right into my glasses and it looks goofy. All right, so here we go. Here's the grip and grin for you. The grip and grin for you. I'm getting really silly here. Okay. Yes, EOS webcam utility. That's what we're using. That's what was turned off before. Okay. There it is. Yes. Thank you very much. Yay! All right, we've got that. Setting aside to dry. Setting aside to dry. All right. Oh, and I'm stuttering now, which means I have to go. Pardon me, I'll go over here for a second, and then I'll be right back. I think I can just go to the signing cam, and then back to here, and then I'm okay. No, I have to go elsewhere to stop the stutter. Nope, I've got a stutter. Well, now, that's lovely. So I'll just stutter for the rest of the show. Little camera stutter. This is part of that issue. Let me see what I can do. Usually, I can change cameras, and then maybe I can do this. Is that gonna change? No. Maybe. If I just turn off the camera, this is what we're doing. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to turn off the camera. Sometimes you just have to take a risk. and then turn it back on and hope. Yep, that fixed it. Oh, good. We're going to stutter again, aren't we? Okay, I get it. Let's try this. With this on. Come on, come on, come on. This is funny. This is the worst. The worst behavior I've seen in quite a while. Come on, you can do it. Oh, boy. This is silly, isn't it? I really think so. Oh, we'll try this. We'll try it again. We'll try recycling. Turning it off, turning it on. Maybe. Wow. This is something else. There I am. Probably gonna. Oh, that's a still. That's nice. So, folks, you may be looking over my shoulder for the rest of the show. We'll see. So, yeah. I'm going to try this again. It's the signing cam. We'll come back to the M50. I'm going to do this. Oh, and I'm seeing the note from Peyton. That's good. What do you know? Huh? One more restart. Try and try again, right? As the Barney song says, you have to try and try again. Okay, now we're ready. Sorry for all the glitchery. I'll see if I can work that out. And I discovered today that the best thing to get paint pen off of your hands with, at least for me here at my house, is olive oil. Pretty cool, huh? I don't have any. I have linseed oil, but it's really old. When I used to paint with oils, I don't have. I think I have some, probably somewhere. It's probably just smelly and rotten because it's linseed. All right, I need a David Letterman window crash sound. I keep saying I'm gonna get that. Okay, all right, here we go. Without further ado, adieu. This is for. This is for, and where did I put the pen that was working? That's the question. Which one was it? Boy, I have lost it today. I am just not organized. Okay, there's that. There's that. I think one of these pens was the right one. All right. That's probably not it. And that's probably not it. Let me see here. All right, we're going to try this. Sorry about this, folks. All right, we're going to make sure I can test this pen properly before we sign. Don't you just love just hanging out while I putter around here? All right, here we go. Let's try this now. So this will say to Peyton Snay and my name. Okay, I can do that. We have the technology. All right, here's the signing cam, which is still working. That's, it's the least sophisticated part of the rig. It's my iPhone. Okay. And it's Peyton. Yeah. There it is. There it is. Now, wasn't that exciting? So silly I am. All right, so I'm going to put the magic number on. Oops. Put the magic number on this. Number 198. No, number 197. There's that. Number 197 is going on the back of the DVD as soon as this dries. Okay, I know where that went. Oh boy, I've already got paint pen on my brand new pencil case. Boy, I'm just having the best day. This is the comedy, folks. All right. You gotta laugh about these things. All right, this is going to go to Peyton, and we'll do the grip and grin. Here we go. Do it on this side. Yes? We're smiling. Hi. And you can grab that for provenance, as they say, to prove that it was me who signed it. All right. Yay. so we'll see how olive oil works on cloth. We'll see how that works. Don't know. Probably not going to work out too well. That's okay. It's got its first battle scars. Pride, marks of badges of honor is what that is. So, there we go. So we'll set that aside. And we'll just set that aside. As Phil Hartman used to say. Okay, now I need to catch up with all of you because you're way ahead of me. Okay. Dun, ding, ding. Hey. Yeah, Drew. Yep, pretty much. First of all, Nikki Price says olive oil is the answer to everything. You know, that could be true. You know, I bake my potatoes with it. It makes the skins nice and crispy in the microwave, which is as much cooking as I ever do. And Drew says this stream's got everything: Q&As, autographs, technical difficulties, and technical tips. Right? Technical tips for all of you who use paint pens at your house and elsewhere. Okay, so let's see. Did I forget to load? Yes, with all my technical stuff, I forgot to load I forgot to load up the thingy for my announcements. So I'm going to do that, and you're going to get to see me. I'm going to try very hard to do this in standby mode, preview. Ooh, preview mode. They've changed the way that looks. Alrighty. Now I'm going to do... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load a PDF that has this. And yes, I look over here and I see my live picture, which doesn't show it, which is nice. So I'm going to change the source for this. Or not. Where is that? Ooh, replace the asset. All these fascinating technical things happening. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm finding my way around in my folders on my Mac. Announcements. Yes. 16. Yes, that's good. All right, we're going to load this. And then we're going to go back here. All right, let me see if this works. Yep, I think so. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am ready for you now. Really? Seriously? Oh, boy. Okay. Let's publish. All right, and so this is what I'm talking about right here. The thing that I'm talking about is this. First of all, you already know, hopefully, that I'm going to be at Planet Comic Con in Kansas City, March 21st to the 23rd, and that is this coming weekend, this very next weekend, coming at you. And very excited to be there because this is my first time at this show. I hear it's really great, and lots of folks there. And Nostalgia Alley is where I will be, which will be a lot of fun. And then we're going to go to here is an announcement for you. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Next, I'm going to GalaxyCon Richmond. GalaxyCon Richmond in on March 27th to the 30th. This is a brand new show that it's an old show. I mean, they've been around for forever, but it's just been announced that I'm going to be there in about 2 weeks. So this is great. I'm really excited about this. This is my first time back to GalaxyCon in quite a while, and so it'll be good to see you there. I hope you can come if you are in the Richmond area. And as a matter of fact, we may need a volunteer, or two to come to serve as a handler. Actually, one volunteer, but it needs to be somebody who's experienced with working at pop culture conventions, and somebody who is used to being a guest handler at the table and working with the fans and that sort of thing. So if you are in the Richmond area, let me know. Drop me a little note in the chat. Drop me a note on Facebook through my page. You can send me a DM because this is a business thing. And a reminder: I cannot get to most DMs at all because I get so many. So if you have a personal message you want to send me, please make a post and put it on my page, which is you put a post on your Facebook timeline on your profile, and you at me, yes, that Bob West, at yes, that Bob West, in the content of your little post, and you can ask me a question there or whatever. I can't get to all of those even, but that's the best way to get me to answer a question on Facebook. So there's that information. Now, if you are in the Richmond area and you'll be available as a handler, and you've done that before, then contact me there, and we'll talk about it. Now, back to this. That's GalaxyCon Richmond, and now a little bit of a drum roll, please. This, ladies and gentlemen, is my other announcement. And what has happened is that the Pops have landed. The Barney Pops have landed. Now, the official release date for the wide release has been April 1st. Some of them were set aside and released in advance on Box Lunch, and I got a few of them there, just a few. I think it was 4, but they ran out really quick. They sold out super fast. So we have some Pops, and we will bring them with us when we come to both Planet Comic Con in Kansas City, March 21st through the 23rd. So if you have your own Pops, you can bring them with you. But if you don't, we will have some there, and I can sign those. And I will also have them at GalaxyCon Richmond, March 27th to the 30th, 2025, this year. So I'm really excited about this. Things are picking up. We're gaining momentum, adding more shows, and hopefully we will be in your neighborhood or in the region of your neighborhood soonish. So remember that again. If you order online, if you order through like Amazon or something, you might not receive your Pop before one of these shows if you're planning to come to one of these shows, because they may not actually release until April the 1st, and that would be after these 2 shows. That would be after Planet Comic Con and after GalaxyCon Richmond. So this is the new schedule. We got March 21st to the 23rd, Planet Comic Con in Kansas City. We got March 27th to 30th, GalaxyCon Richmond. In April, I've got one convention lined up so far. Can't announce it yet until they announce. In May, that's still open. We don't have anything signed up for May yet. I anticipate hopefully getting one during that month. Then we've got in June, got one. July, that's open. August, two conventions. September, one convention. October, that month is open. One convention in November, and December is also open. So, ladies and germs, that's the way the convention schedule is looking right now, and I am very very excited about it because I'll be coming. I'll be all over the place. I've got all kinds of things that we're working on, and hopefully I can announce a couple more things very soon. We will see. Here's a question from. Here's a question from Joey Hunter. Hey, Joey Hunter. Can we bring personal items to get signed? Absolutely. As long as it has something to do with Barney. Every once in a while, I'll sign something else, like something like a Godzilla thing. Some people have me sign Godzilla stuff, which is fun. But yes, you can bring personal items to sign. One little caveat, word of warning, is that if you have an old plush or any kind of plush, and the nap on it, the pile, is really tall and it's loose, and you can move it from side to side, those are impossible to sign. You just can't sign them because the the fleece will move in one direction as you're signing this way and the other direction, and it just kind of disappears on you. So yeah, I can sign lots of other things though. Can't absolutely guarantee that I can sign everything. Part of it has to do with whether it's appropriate or not, but most of the time it's really rare for somebody to bring something that's not appropriate. So cool. Thank you so much. I hope you're going to be. So you're going to be in Kansas City. That's awesome! Yay! And I'll go back to this one, and yeah, can't wait to meet you too. That'll be great. I love meeting folks. I don't know if you've seen the video that Planet Comic Con has put out that I made that talks about sharing stories, but that's really true. I love hearing your stories, and I love talking to you, telling you my weird stories and stuff too. So, and Joey was saying I was thinking more of a VHS box or something of that nature. That's perfect. That works. Good stuff. Glad to see you there. That'll be fun. And what else? I'm trying to catch up. Huh? Oh, look. And wait a minute. Here it is. Okay. Brandon Smith says, "Hey, Brandon Smith, ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Smith, woo, yay!" Just for fun. It's your head that's going to get swollen now. Famous puppeteer Brandon Smith, and we've got more than one puppeteer here. Okay. So, again, he says, "Wait a minute, Richmond, you say? Might you be there? That would be fun. Do you want to put in an application to be my handler? That'd be awesome. That'd be great. Oh, it's okay. You never have to apologize for missing a stream. You're here now. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. I do. I mean, there's so many. You do have a life beyond this. I'm pretty sure. Most people do. Most people have a life beyond Planet Bob. An off-world life, as they say. So let me. Here's another good question. Michael says, "Hey, Michael, do you have a limited quantity of the puffs?" That depends on what you consider to be limited. Currently, we have probably more than enough for at least at least 2 or 3 conventions, I think. But the thing about this is the first time this pop has been sold. A Barney pop has been sold. And so we don't know exactly what the demand is going to be. It could be lower, it could be higher, who knows. So we can't make any absolute promises. But if you're coming to one of these shows and you haven't ordered one yet, one of these 2 shows, I'm very sure we will have enough. I can't imagine that we would sell out over the course of these 2 shows. I really doubt it. I could be surprised. And if you come to the show and you really want to get that pop and you're not sure, you want to make sure that you get one, you should probably come early, one of the first days or something. That would probably help. But I can't imagine that we would sell out in the first 2 shows, either of the first 2 shows. If you're in Kansas City, I mean, it's really unlikely that that we're gonna sell out. So yeah, thank you so much, so much. Brandon Smith says, thank you for assuming that I have a life and I've only ever handled puppets, Bob, but I'll give it a shot. Hey, we'll talk. Let's go out of band, as they say, and have a chat. See what you think, and I will train you up and get you going, and maybe you can give me some puppeteering tips at the same time. That would be fun. So we'll see about that. And anybody else who has experience as a handler, let me know. Send me a note. I don't know if anybody else has said anything, made that comment about that in the chat. So Mod Squad, let me know if anybody else has brought that up in the chat, and we'll talk about that. We'll address it. We shall address the issue. So let's move on, shall we? Okay. And we've got Chandler says, why did you have to leave the show in 1999? I wish you had voiced the Barney till the end. Oh, that's very nice of you. Thank you so much. I think the folks who followed me did a great job. But I was ready for new challenges in my career. I was ready for new challenges, and so Mod Squad, if you want to post the link on how to send stars, I think that would be appropriate at this moment. Because I think there are a lot of folks who still think that just putting up star emojis is a good thing, and or is what we're talking about, and it is a good thing. I love that. Thank you for all the stars, the star emojis. But when we talk about sending stars, that's a different thing. So I think Emmy has that link, the how-to link, and we'll post that, and that will explain what we're talking about. What else? What else here? Lots of folks. Oh, that's cool. Tim Walker says, I met the voice actress of Baby Bop after seeing Come From Away in D.C. That's great. Julie Johnson, she has been in that touring show, the touring company of that show, and that's awesome. Most awesome indeed. And Anthony Sabara asks, I was actually going to ask you, would you voice Barney again, given the chance? And that's not a yes or no question, because it always depends. It depends on the project. It depends on who's doing the project, and if it's respectful of the character, et cetera, et cetera. So it just totally depends. And look who dropped in, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Parrish. Yay! How are you, Matt? Lovely to see you. Always good to see you too. Always good to have you here. And we have, let's see here. And Mark says, does mascot handling count? Well, that's mascot wrangling, I believe. we had uh, we had Barney wranglers who wrangled the costume. It's a funny thing, this the table handler thing. There's there are some very specific things that you need to know to do this job. And I've been talking to people about, how it makes it a little more difficult to train people on the job because, you don't want to make fans wait, and you don't want to make your handler nervous if it's their first time and that sort of thing. Um but there are definitely specific things that that you do as a table handler that you don't do probably anywhere else, really. It's just, there's kind of a flow to things, and there's certain processes and policies and that sort of thing. So yeah, it's an interesting, it's an interesting and fun when you're not too busy. When it's really really busy, it can get a little hectic, but I try to always keep it light and fun, and and I hope all of my handlers have felt the same way. So 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 yeah, let me I'm going to look for this, and oh, that's great. That's great. Nicholas says, see, again with the long comment. I have to really sit up straight to get my beard out of the. Try to keep your comments down in length so I'm not munching on them. Here we go. I need a snack. Okay. Oh, silly. Nicholas says, I can't wait to get a Funko Barney signed in KC. Yay! That'll be cool. Bringing a couple of items got recently free to sign as well. Did you by chance find the note card for the poster? I have not had a chance to send that out. I will do my best to send that out tomorrow. If you're coming to Kansas City and I haven't sent it out by then, I will make sure that I get it to you in Kansas City. It's an easy one to do, to create, because it's just the one item. I have had some of the what we're talking about is Nicholas bought the poster, the Barney retirement poster, which had that kind of collage of photographs and the big Barney face and "What can I say, Bob" on it, and Nicholas bought that during an auction. Thank you very much for that. And I try to provide not a certificate of authenticity, but what's called a letter of provenance, or a note of provenance, or something like that. And I usually put it on one of my note cards, which I always refer to and never have in front of me, which is funny. But one of those old school Barney note cards, and I write out, Nicholas has purchased a Barney poster, which was given to me at my retirement, and blah blah blah, and I sign my name, and that way, when someone wants to go to resell something, they can present this and say, this proves that it's the real thing, and so provenance is always good when you're collecting things that have been handed down, and collectibles of any kind. So yeah, I will get that to you for sure. Faux show. Good question. Oops. Again, always good when you're searching to spell the word correctly. Kyle says, here we go. I have a joke. What do you get when you cross a pig with suntan lotion? Ointment. Yes. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good one. That's very much a Pasquale kind of a joke. Very much. Thank you, Kyle. I needed that. I needed that, an ointment. Oh, I had a question, or I think told the story about the one time when I was in art school, and one of my hilarious teachers is usually my sculpture teacher, but he was also a figure drawing teacher. And there's some people in the back that are hanging out, just chatting away during one of our critiques. We critique each other's work, and the professor would hold it up, say, "So what does everyone think of this?" And people would make comments, and so he pulls up something and he says, he pulls up and says. He pulls up and he says, "What does everybody think of this?" And the people in the back, somebody was telling a joke and somebody snorted. So it was, and he says, "Oh, oh." And he looks at it and he goes, and so snorting became the method of approval in our class and in a couple other classes after that. For when you really liked somebody's art, you would look at it and go, very, very silly. Yeah, very silly. Let me take care of a little business. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Oh, here's a question. Peter's new channel. Hello, Peter's new channel. Is new your middle name and channel's your last name? Just kidding. Peter says, "I'm new here, so sorry for my ignorance." You're not being ignorant. You're just asking a question. But has Dean Wynn or Duncan Brannon or Tim Deaver ever appeared in your live stream? No. As a matter of fact, I have not ever had any guests because I am not technically set up to have guests on my stream. Not yet. And I keep threatening to do it. But eventually I'll have guests on my show. I will, I keep talking about it, but I get, yes, thank you, Mark, for that. I have lots of things going on, and so it's been a little bit of a distraction. It's just not my highest priority over the last couple of months, but I keep thinking about it. I got to put that back on my more current to-do list. Let's see. This is good. Tyler says, "Hey Tyler, did you meet Freddy Krueger, Robert Englund?" No, I haven't. I haven't been to a show with him yet. But boy, if you go to galaxycon.com, and I think it's actually galaxyconrichmond.com, and look at the guest list, it's like, wow. Some of those folks that I have been a co-guest with or a fellow guest with before. I mean, their guest lists are always really great, and I just love, you're in the green room, and every once in a while you can have a little chat with somebody from Star Trek or whatever, and lots of really nice people, so nice. And I'm so afraid at this one, there are a bunch that are like folks that I haven't met before, and I'm a little afraid that I'm going to spend too much time away from my table, wandering around and meeting the other guests, saying hi, nice to see you. Here, let me fanboy. But it is true, Benjamin. The world does need silliness. And I, right now I am competing to be the Southwestern United States chief distributor of silliness. Working on it. And Aaron says, "How was it meeting Disney legend Jodie Benson like I did?" It was great. You know how sweet she is. She's awesome. She's really great. Really, really awesome. Met her at I believe it was in Miami, so that would have been my first convention, I think, in 2019. And yeah, she's awesome. I've got to say, let's see. Lots of questions. Wow, having trouble keeping up. So yeah, let's see. We've already got 776 questions. We're zooming. Let's see. Oh, Michael. So you're You're near Richmond. That's great. Would have loved to come and meet you, but I'm moving to Alabama that weekend. Terrible timing. Oh, no. That's all right. I could be near you in the future at another show because, I'm I am getting around this year. So yeah, we will see. Um, all right. Well, hey, Martin. Nice to see you. Okay, have a good rest. Resting is important. Self care, very, very, very important. Uh, hmm. What do we got? What do we got? Looking here, looking there. Um, I'm gonna do this and look at. Uh, and Luke says, "Oh yeah, there we go." Luke says, "Hey Luke, in 2022 you met Josh Martin, the costume actor of Barney, in person at Savannah Comic Con, and he was amazing in person. Yeah, he is amazing in person. He's amazing all the way around. He's such a great guy. He's so cool, so cool. Um, when you get a chance, if you haven't ever heard or seen the stuff that he has done with a group called Ryman and Steelin', which is a Beastie Boys um, a Beastie Boys tribute group, and they're really good. Yeah, I mean it's just they're so excellent. If you look on not on YouTube, you should be able to find some of their videos. But yeah, they're so good. It's a multi-talented guy, and also does the voice of Majin Buu on Dragon Ball Z, right? Huh? Yeah. Hmm. Well, it's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let's see here. For this question. Um, so, yeah, Lucas says, uh, and oh, wow, James kind of asked the question, but first, what if they don't have the BJ Funko Pop? Well, it's what if they don't have a BJ Funko Pop because there isn't one at all yet. Um, and I answered this. I keep answering this every stream, and I think maybe that they're going to see how the sales of Barney and Baby Bop go, and maybe they will add a BJ Pop at some point. That's what I would hope. But again, there are no guarantees. They do what they're going to do according to what they think will sell, and so we will see. We will see. Uh, here's a comment that we see a lot, and Leah says, "Hello, Leah." Leah says, "I wish I got to be on Barney when I was a kid. It looked like a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. They kept it fun for the kids most of the time. I mean, there were some of the kids that, I mean, some of the really young kids might have a little bit of a hard time sometimes because they just weren't used to doing that sort of thing. But we tried our best to make it light and fun for everybody, and everybody who worked with the kids always super respectful. And I've mentioned this before. Again, it's another thing that I've talked about before. A couple of guests on our show, two separate guests on two completely different occasions, came up to me and Julie and Patty on the soundstage before they left and just met us and said hello and that sort of thing. They both said, "Nobody's yelling at the kids." I've been on a number of children's shows, but nobody's yelling at the kids on this one. And I'm thinking how sad that is that people on other kids shows were, not all of them, I'm sure, but that on some other kids shows people were yelling at the kids. I think people don't understand how difficult it makes it, not just for kids, but for actors in general, to do their job if you are tough on them, if you're hard on them. I mean, there are some directors when you're doing some serious, heavy duty drama or something, and they'll be really rough with somebody to try to get an emotional response out of them. But in general, the highest compliment you can make for a director, if you're an actor, is they create a safe space to work in. And we always did that for the kids. We worked hard to do that. The producers did. The producers the creators, they were always very good about hiring people who were chill and who would respect the kids, and and they're just, there was so little yelling, and there were a couple of people who managed to get on the show on in some role or something, not as an actor but as on the crew, who were a little cantankerous from time to time, and they didn't necessarily last that long on the show, because we wanted to make it fun for everybody, and I think that was important. Yes, yes, yes. All right, enough of that. Enough of me being serious now. Silliness, more silliness. It's what the world needs. Let's see. We got yes. Good questions. And we got this. And let's see. Did you see that David Joyner is doing his first convention next month? Yes, I did see that. Good for him. I hope he enjoys it, because it's so much fun. It really is fun. Yeah, it's such an amazing thing. Um, Daniel says those pens you're using are amazing, great for inscriptions. They are when they work. I just threw out, I think, 4 of them that were still hanging around that had dried out, and they're like $6 a piece, but it's worth it to make it look good. And thank you. Thank you. Oh, there's another one from Daniel. He says, "Oh man, if I wasn't booked at another convention, I would travel up there to help out. Thank you so much. I appreciate you." Daniel is quite the collector and quite a fan of conventions and such. Indeed. Appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. You're always welcome. Everyone is welcome here. And I have no one to answer to when I say that. Everyone really is welcome here, if you're kind. That's what I say. If you know, you know. Uh-oh. There's a good question. I wonder, says Jason Shepard, if flying waffles going across the screen would add to the silliness that we all need, Bob. I don't know. Do you think it would? It could. It might. Let's give it a shot, shall we? But first of all, we're going to say, if you want custom video shoutouts, go to cameo.com/YesThatBobWest, and I will do a custom video shoutout for you. I've got one that I'm doing for somebody. It's I probably will do it right after this. And then live personal video chats. Go to bobwest.com/video chats. And again, you'll find that I have marked out the next 2 weeks or so as being unavailable for those. So it's going to be a little while. But stay tuned, and we'll see what we can do with that. And here, of course, is where the silliness is. bobwest.com/the shop. And look out, here come the waffles. Okay. All right, guys. I get the picture. Okay. Look. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Yes. And so there's always one more. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. More silliness. So yeah, bobwest.com/the shop, and you can get let's see, what can you get? You can get this. You can get Planet Bob merch. You can get this awesome T-shirt. And I talked to Grace Turk. I had a video chat with live video chat with Grace Turk the other day. It was great. It was so much fun. And she was wearing this shirt, wearing this T-shirt, this great big, branded T-shirt with my name on it, because it's all about me. It is Planet Bob. It's a planet named after me. These stickers are fun, I think, because, if you want to say I love you, or, say congratulate somebody for cleaning up or making s'mores or something like that, or protecting the earth, and get those stickers. That's at the shop. Then we've got these shoes. They're fun. Got the green tongue ones, and then we've also got another version where the tongue is black. That's the green tongue again. And I have a pair of these. I think I'm gonna have to bring these to the convention. Conventions I'm going to. This is the black tongue. This one's a little cooler. Yeah, with the stars. Oh yeah, yeah, baby. It's cosmic. Look out. And those are the merches. The merches, as they say, or I say, because nobody's gonna say that but me. So yeah, that is the fun stuff. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much all I have for you today. I've gone now actually for more than an hour. I thought I was going to be, it was going to be less than an hour, but it was all with the technical difficulties in the middle of the show. I think we extended a little bit more. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you in Kansas City or in Richmond or at one of the other shows that I'm going to be at.
And I'll be there too. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's going to be great. Oh, thank you so much for being here. One more group hug. Here we go. Yes? Okay. All right. Wow. Oh, man. Oh, I got a little dizzy there. Oh, your hugs are so great. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And thank you for being our friends.
We do appreciate it. Thanks for being here. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay? All right. We'll see you then. Bye.